What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Every time I start that, I want to be like Jeffree Star and be like, what's up, everybody? Welcome back. I don't know, he just always says that to my channel for another makeup review. Hi, how are ya? Just kidding, I would never say that. Today we are doing an August favorites video. You know these are my absolute favorite to do, to film, to watch. I love a good favorites video. And to be honest with you, I don't have a ton of things this month. You know, honestly, August historically is not a great month for me, okay? It's just not. I don't know. Bad things always happen to me in August, and I am just like not in the filming, purchasing, splurgy kind of mindset, you know what I mean? So I don't have a ton, but I do have some really good finds and some good food things that I'm really excited to share with you. So grab yourself a snack. And I also am filming this at night tonight, but I have a new lighting situation. So let me know what you think. Does it look the same? Does it look different? I'm back in the beauty room. I also really don't know why that plant is there. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be there. Let me move that. I think it was supposed to be like that. I don't know. Whatever. Let me know what you like better, but let's jump on into the beauty category first. This is how you know that this is a favorite, because I purchased this in the month of August and look how much is left. I have used this entire bottle, which by the way is like 50 some dollars. So ridiculous. But I love Sol de Janeiro. Actually, I have two Sol de Janeiro products that I want to talk about today. I love the smell of this. It is so summery. I think I actually mentioned this body wash like in early summer. I want to say like maybe May. And there's something about this smell and like the glisten and just like glow that it gives you. It's not shimmery. Let me show you. I'm going to just put some on my arm so you can see, because I'm going to shower after this anyway. So it just is so moisturizing. It's got that like pistachio kind of smell, like the very original Sol de Janeiro smell to it. It's so hydrating. It looks so great on tattoos, obviously. And I love this for after I am tanning outside, because I just feel like it gives you that warm summer bronzy glow. It doesn't have bronzer in it, but you know what I mean? Like if you're tanning and then you just lube it up, you know? I just love this. I love this smell so much. I'm going to miss this so much in the wintertime. Although I kind of feel like this would be a good wintertime because it's so hydrating and so thick, but it's not sticky. Like it's not a sticky oil, you know? So if you need a new oil, this in combination with the new scent that they just dropped. So this is number 76. You know, I'm the worst at labeling what things smell like, but this does have a very warm, vanilla-y amber kind of smell to it. It's so good, and layered on top of the oil, which I have a 3-step, okay? So I do the EOS Vanilla Cashmere Lotion, which I've talked about a million times in favorites. Like it's just my all-time favorite lotion. So I do the lotion first, then I do the oil on top to kind of like soak it in, and then this is like my final spray. It's so good. Like the combination of all three of them, amazing. Next up, we have a dark spot niacinamide treatment from Tula, which can I also say that I am so glad that Tula is finally doing like more advanced skincare things. You know, like I felt like it was very basic and very good for beginners, but when it comes to actually having like niacinamide or like AHA, BHA, things like that, they never really did until recently. So I'm super pumped about this, and I do love their pumpers. So not that I really need to show you what niacinamide looks like, but this is a dark spot treatment, and I, again, almost out of this. This came out, I think, the very 1st of August. So I've been using it for a month now. I want to take like some before and after pictures of my skin, but I love anything that's just like just a one product. You know, like how The Ordinary is like they'll just do one thing and there's nothing else in it. I feel like that is better for my skin personally, because it doesn't like have a ton of extra stuff in it, and I don't normally get any type of breakouts from these products like Ordinary, Tula, things that are just very basic and what it is, right? Like this is 7% pro niacinamide treatment. There's literally hardly anything else in this. So if you're somebody that has some dark spots or like sun damage, things like that, it would be really great to add into your routine. I do this only in the morning, and it doesn't pill under my makeup, which is also amazing. I also have these little OPI nails on, which are partially matte, partially shimmery. Wait, where's the one that's, yeah, this one is like a glitter nail. Then I've got some matte and glossy. I'm not normally a square nail kind of girl. These two fingers are rounded. Don't ask. I just really like the OPI nails because they're thin. So the other brand that I love is Chill House, but they definitely are thicker. So if you're somebody that likes that, you might like the Chill House ones a little bit more. But for me personally, I just don't like feeling like my nails are heavy. Like when I used to get acrylics, I just always felt like my nails and like underneath them was just like thick and bulky, and I don't know, I just don't love that. So these I think are definitely a lighter version of like a press on, and I just use the Beauty Secrets nail glue with it. I don't actually love the nail glue that comes with any of the like at home tab press on nails. So I got it off Amazon. I'll link it as well in this video if you need a good nail glue. That one is so amazing, but I don't really get the full 2 weeks out of these. Some of my friends that don't work out and don't lift and use their hands as often as I do, or as roughly as I do rather, they can get like 10 days, 12 days out of them. I normally get about a week. That's pretty like, you know, that's a reasonable amount of time for me. I don't think it's bad just because I am really rough on my hands and I like pick things and I touch them and I rip them off. So they're durable, but if you're someone that's really, really hard on your hands, you're probably not going to get the 2 weeks. But I do think that OPI has like the most comfortable nails for my particular nail bed. Last up on the beauty category is actually a foundation that I think was so popular back in like 2016, 2017. It is the Armani Luminous Silk Foundation, and this is in the shade 5. I think it's just neutral, cool, medium neutral. I could not get behind this foundation when it first came out and when all of the beauty YouTubers were obsessed with it. It was like this and the Laura Mercier Double Wear, or Estee Lauder Double Wear, if that's what it was. This one and that one were like every beauty YouTuber's go-to foundation, and I just didn't love it. It was not my thing. For whatever reason, I just could not get into it, and I think my skin is changing as I'm getting older. My hair is changing. Like, nobody ever tells you about that. And so I, for whatever reason, got a sample of this at Sephora in one of my orders, and I was like, let me just try. I put it on that day, like out of the little sample pack with my fingers. And I swear to you, my skin looked so good and hydrated and just absolutely gorgeous. I have it on today, but it is 7:30 at night right now when I'm filming this, and I've had this on since 7 o'clock in the morning, my base. So that's a testament to how well it wears. It's what I would consider to be a full like ride or die foundation, where like when you don't know what to wear, you would grab this one. I don't necessarily think that it is as thick or as rich as the Lady Gaga House Labs one. That one still, for me and my skin type, is probably like top of the top, but this comes in just underneath, and I was really impressed with the longevity of it. So that's why I'm including it in this month's favorites. I still, when I do a full beat, I still go for my House Labs, but I think this is gonna kind of be like my alternating, especially because it's a little lighter going into like the fall and winter time. Am I a fitness influencer or what? I'm gonna start off with the cold products so I can go put them back in the fridge. And unfortunately, the Harris Teat did not have the peach or the cherry vanilla in stock when I went the other day, but they did have strawberries and cream, which is probably like my second or third favorite. These little Chobani drinks, I think you guys have seen me drink these in like a full day of eating. I really love them, especially if you're someone on the go and you need to just get a little bit of protein in. They did change their formula, like I mentioned though, so they're a little bit thinner than they used to be. They used to really give Go-Gurt. Like if you were a Go-Gurt kid, it was so similar, but now they're like pretty thin. Like, can you hear it's like kind of milky? But it's still really good, and they did come out with 2 new summer flavors. They came out with peaches and cream and cherry vanilla, and cherry vanilla is #1 for me, followed by peaches and cream, and then the strawberry one. They are so good, and they're usually like 2 for $5 at the Teat, so I always pick them up when I want to just have a quick little post-workout shake that I don't have to make. So I really love these, and I think they're so much better than the Oikos ones. They came out with their own version of these, like the 20-gram of protein ones are in a black bottle, and I tried the peach one and it is so gross. Like the aftertaste was gross. It didn't sit well with me, and I just think that these ones are far superior. On a non-healthy, well, actually these are the sugar-free versions. So like this is, I don't think I've ever in my entire existence talked about an energy drink, because I personally like am not really an energy drink girly. I never have been. Even when I worked overnights, I didn't, but Lainey works overnights, and she is like the energy drink connoisseur, and so she got a pack the other day with like strawberry, white, and then this one, which is peach. There's a trend. My new like apparent favorite summer flavor is peach. This Monster Zero Sugar in Peachy Keen, Ultra Peachy Keen, is so good. It tastes like sour peach rings. It's not like overly tart, but also not overly sweet. It's the perfect combination. So if you're somebody who is like a real diehard Monster or energy drink person, I'm not saying these are good for you, okay? I just want to throw that out there. Like, I'm not advertising that you like drink these and consume them all the time. However, if you're going to, at least let it be a good flavor. Moving on, we have a new item that I really hope that they sponsor me because these things are so good, but I swear to you, if this is like a Lenny's and Larry's thing where the macros end up not being what they really are, I'm gonna be so livid. But this is from the New York-based brand called Hummus Fit, and they have them like as a subcategory under their meal prep company. It's called Leanna's Buffin Muffins. And again, the link will be in the description so you guys can check them out. I just used one of my friend's codes to get like 10% off. These are so good. They are not like any other protein dessert that I've ever tried. And what's really fascinating to me about these, like, just let me give you the macros on this one, okay? This is a little bit of a like not as macro friendly version as some of the other ones, but this one's brookie cookie flavored, and it's 22 grams of protein, 32 carbs, and 14 fat. And like literally the ingredients in here is basically just wheat flour, chocolate fudge, whey isolate, protein, eggs, egg white powder, cocoa, vanilla extract, dark chocolate syrup, melted dark chocolate, and dark chocolate chips. So like, it's not a super crazy protein item, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't have that gross sugar alcohol taste, and they're big, they're dense. The lemon poppy seed one has been like my top, I think I'd say. I haven't tried carrot cake. I got like a whole bunch of random ones to try because I obviously haven't tried all the flavors yet. But so far, lemon poppy seed, cinnamon tart, and strawberry sugar filled jelly donut or whatever, those have been so good. And I think the lemon poppy seed one has like 34 grams of protein and only 3 or 4 fat. So like, I just expected it with those macros to taste like absolute shit, and they don't. Like, they taste so good. So that's why I'm like, are they really like accurate? Who knows? But a lot of my bodybuilder friends, they are really into these. So I feel like if they eat them, it must be right. You know what I mean? I really, really love these. The only downside is the shipping. The shipping kills me. It's like $20 to ship it. So obviously, you know, not an everyday kind of thing, but every now and then as a treat. I really love them. And it's just like a different and fun way to get in your protein. Again, I don't have a lot of healthy items in today's food favorites. However, some of you are probably gonna see this and be like, where have you been living under a rock? This is Craters handcrafted small batch popcorn, caramel and cheesy ball popcorn, okay? This combination, I got literally my mouth watering. Combination of the cheese with the caramel is so good. I was eating this by the handfuls, okay? I love these. And honestly, it's like popcorn, right? So it's not that bad. It's like 6 fat, 20 carb, 1 protein, a higher volume, okay? Amazing. We love to see that. You can have more for what the calories are. Justifying it right now, but it's fine. I just like didn't know this existed, and it's so good. So maybe you haven't either. Try it out. Let me know. If you're a salty sweet person, you will love these. And then I don't know if these are new or not, but I really like the extra toasty Cheez-Its. But then I saw these extra crunchy bold cheddar Cheez-Its, and I was like, okay, let me give them a try. They're actually like the same exact as, you know, macros as regular Cheez-Its would be, nothing crazy, but they're so crunch. Let me give you a little ASMR. It is new. Hello, on the box, new extreme crunchiness. I love these. I love Cheez-Its. I have loved Cheez-Its since I was a child. Goldfish and Cheez-Its were like my favorite snack when I was in school. And toasty Cheez-Its, crunchy Cheez-Its, extra flavorful Cheez-Its, I love them. Last food item I don't have physically on hand, of course, but when I was in Texas, I had Dutch Brothers coffee for the first time, and I tried their cold brew with their like soft top, cold foam basically, but it somehow didn't have the same texture as cold foam does, like from Starbucks. And then Aaron was like, did you know that there's a marshmallow cold foam that they had at Dunkin'? And I haven't had Dunkin' in months, so I was like, okay, let me try it. And it's part of their like s'mores cold brew or whatever, but I don't personally love s'mores flavored things. So I just got like their regular iced coffee with the marshmallow cold foam on top. Bro, so good, so good. And they're like, the girl told me at the counter, she's like, yeah, well, you should get it while you can, because when pumpkin comes back, which is like now when you guys are seeing this video, that the marshmallow is gone. I have been trying to recreate this foam myself for the last 2 weeks and I just cannot figure it out. So I did order on Amazon actually today some sugar-free marshmallow syrup, because the only thing that I found that tastes kind of similar is this toasted marshmallow whipped cream from Target. It's like the Market Pantry brand or whatever. It tastes really good, but it's not the same consistency as cold foam. And I love a cold foam. So I've tried to make it with the Nut Pods toasted marshmallow creamer and the Core Power Elite. That was a flop. It's just like I haven't been able to find the right ratios. Obviously using the marshmallow fluff with it. Like I'm doing literal Jif marshmallow fluff in my frother. It's just not coming out the same way. So I don't know. If you know any tips or tricks, let me know, but I cannot figure it out. If you still have the marshmallow soft, or not soft top, cold foam or whatever at your Dunkin', try it because it is so good. I don't know why they wouldn't keep that for fall, because you could do like pumpkin flavored coffee with marshmallow cold foam. Wouldn't that be so good? Let's go on to the show category this month, because I think I have 3 recommendations for you. Hold the phone. I love Love is Blind. I feel that the Love is Blind UK version, I feel like the people are nicer. Like they're not as crazy. They're still obviously a little crazy, but like they're not as crazy as the US version, if you ask me. Those are now available because they like release them weeks at a time, which is so annoying. But if you want a good binge, that's really good. And then also Lover Stalker Killer on Netflix. I think that one's a little bit older. And I never really watched that one. And then I watched it the other night and I was like, how did I not see this on Netflix? If you're like a true crime documentary girly and you love that shit, that one's so good. And then they also today just released Worst Ex Ever, which is kind of like the series that they do where like they tell one story at a time. Like Discovery has a lot of those, you know, like Murder Lives Here or Evil Lives Here or whatever. And each episode is like its own case, which I love. So I'm super excited. They dropped 4 of those and they're about an hour long. So we started the first one tonight and I'm really excited to see what happens because these are like kind of recent cases. So anywho, absolutely love a good crime doc. I'm on the Crime Talk also. And you know what else I really love is Colorado Ped Patrol on TikTok, because I've talked about this before. I just love when pedophiles go to jail, you know? Like the justice sensitivity in me is just like, I love it. Anyways, like I said, not a ton in this favorites video, but a good little couple of random finds this month. So I hope that you enjoyed. As always, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and click that subscribe so you never miss Monday with Manders. And that is a wrap for this Monday's video. I'll be back next week, probably with a Follow Me Around Friday video vlog maybe. Might break out the drone. We'll see how that goes. So thank you guys always so much for watching, and I will see you in next week's video.